Hi everyone, story time. So I made some plans with my best friend today in the evening. No, in the morning that let's hang out. Like it's been such a while, and we made this like a week ago. And we were supposed to meet on 11. Then we were like let's do it on 13th. And I was like yeah, let's do that. In the morning, already had a very bad day. Like my morning started very badly, a lot of drama. But anyways, I was like I told him, and he called me up, and I was telling him about stuff like this. And today was not a good day for me, and I was not feeling well. I wanted to go out, so like we already were supposed to go out to MG Road today. And I was like really excited, like this is like we had all of this planned out, like just to eat, obviously. That was the plan. But I had this thing, like this and this, whatever. While we were talking, this came up, like this, there was this picture of him, like we met back a long time. And that day I was like I was late. Okay, I was a lot late. I came from something or the other, and I was very hell late, and I told him that I'll be late about it. And they had this place to go to, and they ate there, and from there we went to somewhere else. And that was that. Like it was all shit. I was already late, and I texted my friend, my best friend, that I'll be late. And since I'll be late, like I texted him a lot long back that at least like 5 minutes before that I'll be late. And he's like like yeah, yeah, sure. Like in the evening while we were talking, he asked me that if he could bring someone. I was like yeah, 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 the more the merrier, right? Obviously, that's what I used to think. Like the more the merrier, because there's a lot of people to have fun with. And I personally, like, I was really excited and looking forward to this today, like finally meeting my best friend. And so like as I left and I called him up, like he was already busy on another phone. And I was like okay, okay. So he called me back, and like as I was walking, he told, like, for going there. And he told me that he brought another friend. And I was like okay, that is cool. He told me that he brought another friend, and I was like yeah, that is cool, that's so chill. Like yeah, we'll have fun. Like even if he brought like 10 people or something, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I thought that was it. Okay, so as I was in the auto, I was going. And yeah, then he was like कि जल्दी चाय break में आ जाना. ठीक है, I was sitting at the last table. And now I was like, come again, what now? And he's like, at the last. I was like, okay, like what are you talking, like where are you right now? So he's like, I'm at chai break. I'm like, why are you at chai break? He said, aren't we supposed to meet here? And I was like, no, we're not supposed to meet there. We were supposed to meet at the mall because we had a lot of reels to shoot, and we had so much to discuss and gossip. Like that is what I told him. And he's like, I brought my friend, and she's also there, and like you should come here. Like I was like, okay. So I went there. I went inside, and it was a hookup. So there's like two doors, right? I went straight into the first one because he told me it was left. I went there and I went inside, and I saw there was no one. I like went on the left side, and on the right side I was like there's no one, and there's also one at the top of the floor. But he told me that it's down on the left side. And I was like where I can't find you. Like can you just come out? People started staring at me, and it became really weird for me. I was like what the hell is going on? To the door, and I went in, and I saw my friend nowhere. Okay, and he told me he left me. I was like left me. Okay, so I went to the left. And he was at the corner. Like there was nobody on the around side. And they were at the corner. I was like, oh, I didn't see you guys. So I went, and like, so there was like left and right, front, and like it's like that. And so two of my friends, no, now the part is, his friend, the girl came. She was sitting beside him. Okay, her legs crossed, whatever. She was sitting, taking the space. She had a bag, whatever. On the other side, they had another unknown friend, which I was not told about. And the three of them were playing Uno. And there was also the girl's sister, like my best friend sister. Sister, elder sister. Like she's really nice. Okay, like she's also a Swiftie, by the way. And whatever. So she was doing her hookah, and they were playing cards. And I went in, and like he just sat at the corner of the like place. Like he obviously he's not needed to be like get up or anything, but like he was sitting at one side. There was this girl on the other side, her bag in middle, and there was on the other side there was her sister, elder sister, and another friend I have no idea about, right? And I was not told that so many people were coming. I thought it would be just the three of us. Okay, so anyways, so I was like, can you like, and she's like, I didn't say that, like, can you shift or something? She's like, take a chair, pull a chair and sit. Pull a chair and sit? Why? Why? Like, you have so much space in between. And I, I honestly, if I do say that, I did get a bit offended because it's not that she said it, it's because he did not say anything about it. He's like, yeah, like he just sat with his cards in his hand, and he just listened. Like he did not say anything. Like, she's not wrong, just pull up a chair and sit. You don't have to sit beside me. Yeah, we made plans, so what? She said it, you should do it. And I was like, no, this is something that I thought in my head. It's not something he said. Okay, just to be clear. So I pulled up a chair. I pulled up a chair and I sat. And the sister was doing hookah. She asked, she offered me some. I was like, no, I don't do it. She was on her phone. She was on her own area. The three of them were playing Uno, and I was sitting totally separated, like on the other side, like this, like this. That's how it was, and I was feeling so out of place, to be honest. Like, first off, those are not the kind of places I like. I hate hookah bars. I hate them. Okay, second off, because I don't first off I don't do it, and second off, like, it's just not a place for me. It's so not a place for me. So anyways, so I was sitting, she offered, I said no, and they were playing, and I just sat there, and I gave him a look. I'm like, I mean, you might not get what it implies, but trust me, like, anyone who's my friend is supposed to know what it implies. Anyways, so and he's like, what am I supposed to do? And he was sitting there, the three of them playing. She was having a smoke, and like, then his friend, she tries talking to me. She tells me, like, just wait a bit, like, let us, like, let the game finish, then, like, we'll like have another match with all of us. I was like, and I was just sitting, and they were in their own space. She was sitting there. I was sitting, and it was like about 5 to 7 minutes when I saw like they were still playing that. I just went up. I got up and I said bye, and I just left. I just left. He tried calling me quite a lot of times. He did it more than 10 times, but you know I went to the mall, went to the food court, ordered myself some food. I went down and I, searched the newest collection of fashion, whatever. I went to get some coconut water. From there, I went back to the food court and I had some food and I took some pictures like we were supposed to do. And I accidentally called up my mom, and she, like, she did not pick up. Like, I thought she was busy or she was out or something. I was like, she was not supposed to be the one I'm supposed to call, right? But I did call her. And then what happens is that after I, like, as I am having my food, I like, I take videos, I take pictures, blah blah blah, all that stuff. And then my mom calls and she's like, where are you, like? And I told her, what happened, this happened, and this is how I felt. And she was like, that is so bad. And I thought I was just having it in my head, like, maybe I'm the one who should not have behaved like this, because, like, कौन करता है ऐसा, like who does that? But I did, like, I at first I thought that maybe I'm just being stupid, I'm being silly, but this was not fair. This is not the first time this has happened. Yeah, so this is not the first time that this has happened. This also happened before, when it was like we were supposed to hang out, but I was like, so it was in a cafe. Like, we were supposed to go. I was kind of late of something, of some reason, and I told my mom that that I'll be going here. I have no idea about this place, and so I told him about it, that like, bro, I have literally no clue about this place. Like, can you, like, come up and all? And I was kind of scared, and he was like, you will be able to figure it out. And okay, that's cool. So like, my mom, she was so tired after coming back home, but she still took me. Like, she had to walk so much, because I was not able to understand what kind of location he was supposed to, like, tell me. I was like, that was very bad. So when I went, I saw that they were already eating, which was fine. Like, I was late, you know, but they had already finished up, and they had saved some for me. And I ordered a milkshake, because it felt really awkward, and I just didn't want them to feel bad. And so I ordered something. I ordered, like, the milkshake, and I had some, he had some, whatever. After that, like, I thought he'll talk. Like, we were just sitting, and he was chatting with his friends. Then we left from there, and we were like walking, when he was with the group and I was all alone. And it is not like, like, I don't know these people at that point of time. I knew them. There was like a guy friend of mine, and a girl, and another girl. They were all friends. Okay, this was the same girl who came today, by the way, just to be clear up. So yeah, I knew them, but I actually never talked to them, like, properly. And after him telling me that she doesn't like Bengalis because she's a Marwari, and he told me that she doesn't like Bengalis, and it just became like, how am I supposed to talk to her, because obviously she doesn't like me. That's what told me, that she doesn't like me. And I just, I had to, like, I don't know what to talk about. They were talking about something totally random, and I had no idea. I had no idea about the topic. They were like, going about the school times, the school days, what happened at school. And I had left 11, 12 from that school, so I had no idea, like, what they were talking about. And I was just silent. Like, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? So I was just, like, using my phone. I was like going through my scrolling my phone, doing something or the other, like, trying to be, like, not to get bored, not to, like, try to get with them, because I have no idea. Like, I wanted to get with them, but the kind of topics that they were bringing up, I had no idea, seriously. So there was this guy, like, he is like a good guy. He's like, he tries to be, like, very friendly with people, like, at least people he cares about, as well as I know. So he was trying really, like, to talk about something. And, like, I had no idea, like, they would come up, and I was a very, very shy person back then, and I had no idea how to talk. I was just like, shut up. I was just, like, at the back. They were walking in front of me. I was at the back, and I was just there. And he did not even try to come, and talk to me about some other topic, because they were already talking to him about it. And I get that. And I felt left out, and I told him about it. And he was like, okay, next time this will not happen. I'm sorry that you felt left out. But that same incident happened again today. I felt left out. And unlike the previous time, when I, like, I would just, like, go on and on, no matter how bad I felt or how I did not care. I This time, I, like, took like 7 minutes or whatever. I saw the time, and I think it was like not seven, I think more than 7 minutes, that they were still playing, and they could have just restarted. I felt like they could, like, from my perspective, I think that they could have restarted the game, like, since when I arrived, because I'm already, like, here. These people are not talking to me. One is trying to talk to me, like, she is getting awkward. Read it out, like, she's just sitting there, like, acting so weird. And I just went up, I looked at her, and I was like, bye, and I just left. That's it. Uh, so I don't know about you guys, but I felt like this time I took a stand for myself, and he used to tell me about this, like, you should take a stand for yourself. Why will you be sitting there and get that humiliated? And this is what I exactly did. I listened to him. He called me so many times, like literally so many times. I think he tried to call me with one of his friends' phone, but like, yeah, I just didn't pick up. And the funny part is that out of everyone that I knew, I didn't have a single person to talk to. I didn't have a single person to contact. So yeah, that's my life. Bye.